guys, so I guess this is going to be the first video ever of the Kavina Tries video channel. There's gonna be a lot of editing in this, I have a funny feeling. There's my cat in the background. You know, my next life I'm coming back as a cat, I'm telling y'all right now. They don't do nothing besides sleep. But today I thought I would give a try some makeup today. I just recently watched a RawBeautyKristi tutorial, and we all know I'm a basic bitch when it comes to eyeshadow palettes, and I basically do neutrals, but today I thought we would see how doing color would work. So God help me. Don't know how that's gonna work, but I guess we're gonna find out. I haven't even prepped my face. I haven't done anything to my face. I just got this lovely Slay Station. Yeah, so I put some stuff here. It's kind of like everywhere. I don't really know where anything is because we finished putting it together and then we just, you know, I slapped stuff in it because we had to go to Lowe's to get ceiling fans, because if y'all saw the ceiling fans that we had in this house, y'all be like shook because they're pretty awful. And then of course I had to go to Best Buy. I didn't have to, like, I just wanted to look at camera equipment, and I walked out with a new iPhone. It just happens. I mean, you walk in to look at something and then, you know, you walk out with something you really didn't need. If you're wanting to know what, I guess I gotta get used to like telling y'all what the hell I'm doing. I'm putting some eye cream on. Yeah, because it's that time. I should have been doing this for years, but under my eyes be pretty bad. You haven't seen it. You don't want to. Next I'm gonna go in with some moisturizer. Yeah, moisturizer. Yeah, I gotta moisturize my face before I take all of this off. You know, I always thought that I had oily skin, but every time I'd go into Sephora, they'd be like, "No, girl, your face is dying for some moisture. It is thirsty." And I never realized that because, like, at the middle of the day, it'd be like my makeup would be like gone. Like, makeup who she was never on my nose, she was never on my chin. I don't know, you know, what that was all about. So I thought it was like really oily to start off with, but no, that's just the South Carolina humidity. No, yeah. But I would notice that, like, I wouldn't have any makeup on my face like by midday. So basically I just need help with my base. So if you're out there watching and you've got good tricks for a base, I've tried primers, I've tried setting, we're on my 1,500th foundation, because, you know, it's hot here, and I know everybody says it's hot where they're at, and that's probably true. However, y'all do not have humidity. Like, you walk outside at 8 o'clock in the morning in South Carolina and you open the door and you can't breathe because the air is so thick. Like, you could cut the humidity with a knife. So I digress. I went off on a tangent talking about Lord knows what whenever editing happens. We'll see. So yeah, and then apparently, because I've been living under a rock, I'm just learning about skincare at 36. How sad is that? My poor face is never going to forgive me. Always use sunscreen. So now I'm going to use the Drunk Elephant. I didn't tell you what anything else was, but I gotta be bougie and tell you what that I'm using Drunk Elephant because it's expensive. It's expensive, y'all. But anywho, you're supposed to always wear sunscreen. And I thought, because I'm a dumbass, that if I had on like all this stuff on my face, like, you know, primer and moisturizer and, you know, foundation, that I was protecting my face. Not necessarily the case. So yeah, come at me in the comments. I know I already admitted that I was not smart when it came to that I didn't do that. So you can chill. Don't come at me yet. Can you at least give me like 2 or 3 videos, and then please feel free to be like, but Kavina, and then I'll be like, yeah, you're right. But this is my first video, so let's go just a smidge easy on me. And now it's gonna take me 20 minutes to go through all these daggone drawers to figure out where the hell I put concealer and my eye base stuff, because I don't know where. Not the first drawer. Not the second drawer. Third. Let's try fourth. No! Oh my gosh! I don't know where my stuff is. This isn't good. Well, I'll have something to practice editing. Brian, if you're watching, this is all gonna have to come out. I mean, seriously. I don't know. It was in the jar in front of me. Never claimed to be perfect. Never claimed to have my ish together. Because anybody that knows me just knows I don't. So now I'm putting on my Too Faced Shadow Insurance. I actually will say that when I do this and I put on a base, that I actually get pretty decent wear out of my eyeshadow. I know a lot of people use concealer, but Robert Welsh on YouTube said you really shouldn't do that, because then like it has moisturizer and it breaks down. And I actually did do like a little bit of an experiment where I did try doing a base versus doing a concealer, and I did find out that my base actually kept the eyeshadow on my face much better. So I guess there's something to that after all. Some people like to do their eyeshadow first. Some people like to do their base first. Since I am working with color today for the first time, because like as we've established earlier on in this video, I like neutrals. I don't go too crazy with the color, but I have to say I watch people who just greens and blues and pinks and yellows and all the colors of the rainbow on their eyes. I want to be that girl. I want to be her so bad. So I think I'm going to try today. So in case there is fallout and I end up looking like, you know, a peep with the pink, or, you know, a clown or whatever else with the colors falling off of my face, we're going to do the base last, and that'll help get all my skincare to be able to soak into the skin. So that way hopefully my foundation or my base will act better. But I mean, it's me and it's not really probably going to do that. Seriously, he's still sleeping. Oh, and by the way, I'm addicted to Diet Coke. Not sponsored content, but hey, hit me up. And Ray, if you're watching, I'm not drinking. This is water. This is water, Ray. Okay, so I recently, like I said earlier, found, well no, actually let's story time really quickly. This video is gonna be super long, I'm so sorry. Recently discovered a lovely YouTuber called RawBeautyKristi. If you are not following her, please do. She is funny, she is talented, she is sweet, she's pregnant, she's having her first baby. We're so excited for her. But she came out with PUR Cosmetics to do her very first collaboration, and Brian and I, 10 hours trying to get this palette. It was my first ever, you know, going on the day that it came out, launch. Oh, now he's awake. For this, so 10 hours waiting in a queue, pressing refresh, because at that point, you know, 3 hours in, we were invested. So it looks like this, and this is the basic side, and we all know Kavina's basic, and those colors speak to me. But today what we are going to play with, oh, and it's a double, so one side, second side. Yeah, this is a little bit intimidating, but I just watched a video, and the whole concept behind, you know, my channel Kavina Tries is for me to try crazy stuff. So we are, what she said, a warm cool look, sunset look. So we are going to be going in with Mi Orange, a little bit of Flavor Town, Dandelion to help it out, and then for the middle of the eye, Hurtful and Tribute. Brian's gonna be really happy because this look's gonna turn out very Clemson-y. And if you're not from the South, and if you're not from South Carolina, we have two football teams basically. The University of South Carolina Gamecocks, go Cox, which is what I am, and yes, I just said that. And then the other team is Clemson University, and they're the Tigers, and the last couple of years, yeah, they've been winning all the things. So we're house divided, and down here in the South, football is like a big effing deal. So yeah, I'm basically gonna be doing a Clemson look for my first look. Maybe he will notice. Who am I kidding? He's gonna notice, but that's okay. This is a BH brush. It's a 9 if that means anything to you. If not, it's a fluffy brush. And like I said, I'll get used to camera angles. We're going into the color Mi Orange, and these are pressed pigments. These are not really eyeshadows. Pressed pigment means they pack a lot of punch and a lot of color, and they're loosely packed.
Daddy?
Daddy's upstairs. Oh, okay. Love you. Yeah, where's Daddy? I mean, I'm just the one that carried you and birthed you for not. I mean, you know, whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna go in with Mi Orange. Tap it out, and then what Kristi did is she went in ever so lightly. There's some color on my eyeballs. I hope I'm doing this right. I don't really know. I guess the whole premise behind this idea and this channel is I love makeup. I'm not very good at it. I mean, I just play and I have fun and I create basic neutral looks. But like, I've been really looking into color and I wanted to be, you know, do more. But then I was like, what happens? And I'm just blending this really, really well. And then now I'm gonna go into the red color Flavor Town, just a little bit. Tap it off. What would happen if a person with basic skills and basic knowledge, what would it look for them to do some stuff, you know, some crazy color looks and, you know, different fun things that I'm thinking about doing. If there's anything that you would like me to try, please comment down below. That'll probably be my mom. Mom, if you think of something fun for me to do, you can just call me. So yeah, I'm just gonna buff this out. Put Chauncey in the background. And then what she did is she took this color, this yellow color called Dandelion, and she put it on the top to kind of like warm it up a little bit. I mean, I guess if you're gonna wear color, just don't be like scared, just go all in, you know? But yeah, I wanna try cool stuff. I wanna try new makeup launches, new, you know, since this whole Rona debacle, I have basically been sitting here in quarantine because, you know, we care about people and we don't go out. But anywho, just been at home watching, you know, makeup tutorial videos, and I was like, hey, I think that this would be a fun thing to do. And then that's how I found RawBeautyKristi and a couple of other ones, and I just really, really love her. And so yeah, now this is what I'm doing. So then I think after she got her lid, I mean, that's pretty blended ish. Well, we'll see how it all comes together. She went in with this purpley shade, Tribute, and a little bit of the blue shade, which is Hurtful, and she just tapped it towards the middle. Oh, and I switched over to a Morphe brush. It doesn't have a number, so but it's more of like a flat head fluffy brush. If that's your jam. And she kind of just patted it on there. Clemson people are gonna give me so much shit for this look. They make it look so easy. And then she took this middle shimmer. The cool thing about these palettes is there's only one shimmer on each side, so that way you can create different looks. A lot of people like a lot of shimmers, some don't, but this Cafe Disco, which is the shimmer shade in right here. Apparently I'm supposed to be swatching too for you guys to see. It's gonna go in the middle, just like a little pop in the middle, pop a shimmer in the middle, and it's supposed to help tie the whole look together. Yeah, man, I'm digging it. Then I'm just gonna take another fluffy brush and just make sure that we're nice and blended. Oh, y'all, camera does not even do it justice. Kristi, I don't know if I did you justice, but for my first try of color up close, it looks really good. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna do the other eye off camera, and then when I come back, we're gonna do the base. And then I'm gonna do something that like all those other people do, which is I'm gonna snap my fingers, and then when I come back, like my other eye's gonna be done. So, and I'm back, and I have added some lashes. These are the Cocoa lashes in Risque. I'm not the best at putting on false eyelashes. The eyes look good. So now we're gonna go ahead and get started with the base. Today I am going to be using Uma Beauty. This is their Say What Weightless Soft Matte Hydrating Foundation. In the color, because apparently that's important, Fair Lady T1C. Yeah, that means she's pale. Not quite glow in the dark pale, but I mean, almost. Put a little pump of that, and then I'm just going to dot it all over my face, and then I'm sure somebody is going to be like, no, don't do that, do it this way. But you know, makeup's subjective. You know, you do you, boo, I'll do me. But I did kind of ask you guys for better ways to keep my foundation on, and I'm like, no, you do what you want and I'll do what I want. But this is, you know, how I apply my foundation. I'm going to go in yet again with a PUR Cosmetics brush. Hot, this is the hot pink number 2, whatever that means. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that out. And then another thing I just learned, that all of y'all are probably gonna be like, well, duh, is if you're gonna go in with concealer, try not to take your foundation up as high as I did, because you don't want to put product upon product around underneath your eyes, because the skin is very thin there, and that's how you get like the cakiness and the patchiness, I guess, or it doesn't sit right. I do have a lot of fine lines around my eyes, and so trying to get all up in that nose. I'm like RawBeautyKristi, like I can't keep nothing on my daggone nose. But I think I'm gonna try, that's the whole point of this channel, is some different tips and tricks and things that I have seen other beauty influencers try to keep, you know, their makeup on the nose. And make sure you go down that neck. You don't want to have like that harsh makeup liner there. But anyway, before I got off on a tangent, what I was trying to tell you is don't put like your foundation underneath your eyes. Robert Welsh taught me that, so check him out on YouTube. He's awesome. He's a real life makeup artist in real life, and his goal is to make you really good at makeup, or a professional yourself if you want to. And he's got that British accent, which I can just listen to him talk all day, you know. He's got really good content too. So, but he taught me, don't put your concealer around your eyes, or your foundation around underneath your eyes whenever you're going to go in with concealer. And you've got it good and blended. Then we're gonna go into our concealer. Now I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't have that many concealers. It is what it is. I thought that this Tarte Shape Tape was the end all be all, and I'm slowly learning that it's not. It's actually not that great. It's really, really thick, but I digress for today's first video. I mean, why not? I probably shouldn't be using the camera as my mirror. It's video number 1, y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna be messing up left and right in this. But what Robert said to do, what I'm going to try to do is, this is his concealer technique. He said you put a little dot right there and another dot right there, and then another dot of your concealer right there. So you do that because this is where light bounces off. And that way you're not putting in a ton of product to sit product on top of product on top of product. And then basically what you do is you just blend it out. And apparently light hits you the most right here and here. You want to lighten that up. And then you just use the warmth of your finger and you just tap it out. And tap, don't like, because that's not good for your skin, boo. It's not good. It's not the tea. 36-year-old woman using slang like not the tea. And then all the young YouTubers out there just went, oh, I can't use that word anymore. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But yeah, see, I did what it was supposed to do. It lightened the area up, which is what we wanted. And I'm not two-toned anymore, which is great. So dap, 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 dap. Oh, okay. He went back to sleep. I'm telling you. Oh. Cat, next life, for show, full shizzle. I just said for shizzle. Oh my gosh. How old am I? Don't answer that. And then a couple other places that some people like to put concealer. You do that to just kind of lighten the area up. I'm a little red in my nose. And then some people do a little red down here. And then some people do this mess for when they're going to contour. And I'm done with the tapping of the finger, because that's... And I guess like the whole point of doing this is to add light. I don't hate my nose, so I'm not going to contour my nose. And yes, contouring your nose is like a thing, but you know, my nose isn't bad. I mean, it's my nose. She cool, I'm cool. But yeah. So that is the base. And what I'm going to do next is set the base. This is the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. Just gonna tap a little bit of that, and then because like I have a tendency to go big or go home or go heavy-handed with some stuff, a lovely YouTuber, oh my gosh, I can't think of her name. She's really cute. She's Australian, and then she moved to Ireland. When I find her in editing, if I can figure out how to do it, I'll put her name up there. But she said to take one of these brushes that's just one of these. I don't remember what this is called, but she said take one of these because you can't get a lot of product up at the top, and you swirl it around, you tap it out, and that because the brush, they're so dense at the top, you won't be able, you can't go in with a heavy hand. So I can't go out there looking like the Kate Coppolis. But because this doesn't pick up a lot, you can set your makeup and not worry about it being, you know, too much, because the brush isn't gonna pick up a lot. So that's the base. So there's that. All right, next we're gonna go in with bronzer, I guess, and I'm not really gonna contour. I'm just gonna put some bronzer on, and I'm gonna use it out of the Too Faced Cocoa Contour set. And I've hit pan. Apparently that's a thing. You know, like you hit pan when you can actually see the pan, in case for those of you who don't know. Because some of these people got so much daggone makeup, they don't know what to do with themselves. And see, Brian thought, that's my husband, that I had a lot of makeup. Boy, was he wrong. I'm just gonna go in there. And I'm probably not doing this right. I fully plan on asking Robert Welsh. Like, he does this thing where he helps viewers out with their makeup. And I think my problem is I don't know where to put my bronzer. And then I don't know where to put, like, my blush. But I do know that you're supposed to put warmth back into your face. And do a little bit down here, because being homeward bound, man, been snacking a lot. All right, and then next I'm going to go in. Oh, I gotta open it. There's Boo Boo. And there's Boo Boo number 2.
Mommy's recording.
Yeah.
Mommy,
Aiden.
we're finding my present.
Oh, okay.
Do you know where they went?
They're in the, you know, being a mom.
This is what video editing software is for.
They are in the drawer in the entertainment center.
Cool.
Okay, next I just bought this yesterday. I snuck into Ulta, I think, when the hubs was not looking. And I got this Milani really pretty pressed rose coral clove blush. So we're gonna try this out today. Ooh, she coral, y'all. I mean, I can. Chauncey, what you think? What do you think, Chaunce? You like it? You like mommy's look? Whew. The next I'm gonna go in with the Milani, because I don't have any other highlighter. Beauty's Touch highlighter. Ooh. I mean, that's not bad. It's not as much as I wanted, but I mean, she's there ish. I have all of this stuff saved of what I want to buy, and there's some Smoky Glow who loves highlighters. She's pretty awesome. Put some right here where the light hits. Cupid's Bow. She loves highlighters and has been watching some of her stuff, and I'm gonna saw her favorite highlighter. But anyway, I saw some highlighters that she really liked, so I think I'm gonna pick some of those out. Yeah, make an investment and just not tell Brian, because he'd have a heart attack. I'm gonna go in with my ColourPop Boss Brow Gel in the color Blonde, because this is real blonde. No, that's all right though. Just gonna like go through, get my hair out the way. It's very pigmented. I didn't realize that. So eyebrows done. Boom. Boom. Now I'm just being redonkulous. I just realized that I'm a 36-year-old woman who said the words redonkulous. Whatever. All right, I'm gonna go in with the shade Am I Orange. Tap it out, and I am going to blow out my lower lash line. Never really been a big person with having. Now I'm gonna go into Flavor Town. Never been a big person with colored lash lines or colorful lash lines, but I digress. Put a little mascara on the bottom. This is the PUR Cosmetics Lash Blowout. I swear I know how to read. No, I do. It's a thing, I promise. And I'm just gonna go in and add some mascara to the bottom of my lashes. Hey, Brian. I just did that. Never fails. I just poked myself in the eyeball. So if you are looking for like a tutorial channel that tells you how to do stuff, I'm not your girl, because I do this and I poke myself in that. But if you want to sit here and laugh at some crazy Southern girl with colorful-ish language try to do some crazy stuff, or what she thinks is crazy, but y'all like, that's pretty bland, but you know, you want to watch a train wreck, subscribe to my channel, because this is the content that you're gonna get. You're gonna get me just messing up and not being able to find anything in these drawers. Hashtag first world problems. I don't really do a lot of lip stuff. I probably should, but I'm just gonna go in here with the PUR Cosmetics Chai lipstick, just to kind of finish off the look. And no, I'm not gonna do lip liner. I know, it's crazy. I mean, I don't love it, but I don't hate it. Woo. Here is the final look. Oh, I didn't do an inner corner highlight. Always got to do an inner corner highlight. I really don't like this lipstick. That didn't help. That didn't help at all. Because now I have fuzzies on my lips. It's going great. It's going great. Here's crazy. All right, I'm going to take a pop of that Cafe Disco, and I'm going to pop it in the corner of my eye. So that way you can get a little bit left. But yeah, so this is the final look. Please don't look at the lips, they're pretty awful. So playing with color isn't, you know what I think I'm gonna do? Hold that train wreck thought. Why not go in, this is probably gonna be a mistake. I can feel it, but why not? Let's go in with a little bit of tribute. I think Kristi went in with a little bit of tribute. Yeah, I think I like that. Yeah, much better. I like that much better. Okay, so this is the final look. I'm sorry I don't have one of those fancy things, oh, where they do the, or what, or whatever that is. But the look turned out really good, and I'm not really afraid of color, and this was, you know, the first video ever, so there's bound to be mistakes, there's bound to be things that I'm gonna learn and I'm gonna figure out, but the whole point of this channel is to have fun and try new things and an excuse to buy more makeup. Because let's get real, my collection's nowhere near like some of y'all's. But if there is anything that you think that I need to have in my collection, comment down below. I'd love to hear it. If there's anything that you would like to see me try and do, any brands you'd like to see me use, any colors that you would like me to try to look into, let me know. I just bought some palettes from Alter Ego. They're Goddess and their Aurora palettes. They're really pretty. I'm gonna play around with those. And then Teresa is Dead kept raving about the Profusion Emeralds palette, and when she swatched it, I was like, ooh, I'm gonna have to try that. Like, if I want to try different colors, I'm gonna try those. And Profusion's palettes are only like $5. And I found the Emeralds palette and I found the Sapphires palette. So I'm definitely going to be trying some looks out with that. But if there's anything that you want me to try, or, you know, anything that you want me to do, beauty-wise, craft-wise, hair-wise, let me know. Comment down below and subscribe to my channel. It will be a fun, great time. And thank you.